Hello, welcome to this new pick a card video. So today's message is about the summer solstice coming up. So a message that you need to hear for this new season coming up this summer. So here we have pile 1 with an amethyst. We have pile 2 with the rose quartz. We have pile 3 with the green aventurine. So you can go ahead and pick your pile, and in the description, if you scroll down, you will see there are some timestamps so you can jump right into your reading. Let's get started with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1, here are your cards. You got the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse. We got the Nine of Wands. We got a Chariot. We got, put this one here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Magician in reverse. Okay. Okay, so straight away what I see is that you are asked to slow down this summer. Maybe you have things you would really enjoy doing, you would really like to do. Maybe you really feel like you have an idea of what would be fun to do. You feel driven to do things, but then something's blocking you. Something is like, no, I can't do this right now. Maybe there's still confinement because of the pandemic where you live. Maybe there's a lot of things that are not possible at this time for you. This is what I hear. Yeah, you just feel like you might go through a period at the beginning of the summer where it's just really, it's hard to move on. It's hard to put anything in action. It might be for you, maybe like there's going to be a little bit of frustration. That's what I see. But also the cards are saying you have the Nine of Wands here, and what I see is that it's like the last little stretch. Okay, it will very soon, you'll be able to be driven and bring your projects to completion. You will be able to do things with the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of success. It's a card of, being driven and going places and maybe even traveling. If you've been wanting to travel, I see that possible at the end of the summer. But at the beginning of the summer, things feel blocked. Let's go right ahead into your oracle cards. See what messages, what helpful message we can get in order to, feel better. Okay, we got the Moth in reverse. Here, I'm gonna place it right there. So the Moth in reverse says, surrender now. So usually the Moth is about being careful about addiction. So maybe I feel like you're blocked doing certain things, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, you might be addicted to some of these things, and it's kind of hard to tell what they are. Okay, what are some things that you feel really driven to do that can kind of become like an addiction? So, okay, here. The Moth Spirit. I'm gonna read about the Moth Spirit in the little guidebook, because the protection message, you see how you got it in reverse, that's a protection message, and sometimes they're very specific. So here it is. Moth Spirit can be intense, and honesty about your own compulsive tendencies is needed right now. It is too easy to switch from one addiction to another, distracting yourself from the discomfort of uncertainty, and the thoughts and emotions that arise when you aren't single-mindedly pursuing a goal. Mud Spirit calls to you to practice moderation in all things and recognize when you think you are headed toward the light, but are really heading into a fire that will cause burnout. Why are you so resistant to letting up? Could you be avoiding difficult emotions you need to feel and release? Now is the time to do a fearless inventory so that your addictive tendencies can be toned down and rechanneled into enthusiastic activity and moderation. You are not a machine. Listen to Moth Spirit. A change is needed to support your well-being. Maybe deep down you know you have become too attached to something and someone. Let go of your need to control the outcome and allow yourself to remember the many ways you want to channel your energy to relationships, to work, to giving to others, to self-care, and to all the other pursuits you value. So maybe you're looking at some projects, you're kind of looking at details, or maybe you're starting a new business, or I don't know, I feel like you're spending a lot of time thinking about something you want to do and you're blocked in a certain way. And then, but you still spend time thinking about it, you still spend time like looking at the details, and it's just not good for you. It's time to let it go or put it on the ice, at least put it on the ice for now. Because it's going to be frustrating and your head is going to be overloaded. And also, the Mud Spirit is saying, just also be careful that you don't replace the time that you spend on your projects by an addiction. Like, for example, if you're not able to get going for a certain project, if you're blocked, maybe you will, instead of spending time on it, you will spend a lot of time like playing a lot of video games. And it's not that video games are bad, I love video games, but maybe it will just be too much. Okay, the universe is just saying, the cards are saying, be careful to not jump from one addiction to the other. Okay, maybe this project that you started, that you're blocked for now with, it was really driving you and you're looking for something that's going to give you the same spark. It's just saying, be careful how you choose to spend your time. Be careful that's something that's nurturing to you. But in the end of the summer, remember, you got a chariot, so you'll be able to get going. So maybe if you have important projects, maybe if you have things you're trying to do and you're blocked, just immediately put it on the ice and keep it for the end of the summer where it seems like things will line up better. Okay, let's get your color card. Color card. Here we go. We got turquoise. It says, awaken your empathy. Okay, so one thing that you can do, like when you feel like things are not going your way, when you feel like we talked about, we feel this blockage, you feel like you cannot do the things you want to do, it's time to connect with others. Make sure that this summer you connect with others, and if you can't see them in person, call them, do a Zoom call or write to them. Yes, and try to put yourself in other people's shoes, like if people are telling you about their, things that are not going well in their life. Before you answer, before you give advice or anything, like just take a moment to feel what it's like to be them, to like feel what it's like to be in their shoes or something like that, because it does say you have to awaken your empathy. You might want to develop your heart a little bit. Okay, I feel like you're maybe a little bit stuck in your own mind and a little bit stuck in your frustration, and to be able to relate to others, it will really help you get out of your head, basically. And it's really healthy way for you to have something to do, is to connect, to like develop your friendship, to nurture them, to be nurtured by them. It's very good for you this summer. Let's roll some astro dice and all of that. So we got here, we have Mars, we got Virgo and third house. Okay, so here's another thing that I'm hearing is that when talking about your blocked projects, I think you still have some learning to do. Like, for example, if you're trying to start a business or, build a website or whatever your project is, you're not done learning, you're not done perfecting your skill. So, there are some things that you can do on your own. There are some things you can do on your own that don't require like going out, being out and about. Like before you launch your project, it's not just about the pandemic and not being allowed to do something. I mean, it's gonna be different for everybody. Every one of you is gonna be a little bit different. But the third house is about learning. It's about your local community. So, and Virgo is kind of a perfectionistic, kind of, like deep analysis kind of sign. Mars is about taking action. So there are some actions you can take to perfect your art, to perfect your skill, to learn. There's something that you've been meaning to learn or something that you could benefit from learning that you're able to do right now. So you might want to focus on that, focus on your friend and, feeling, awakening your empathy, putting yourself in your friend's shoes, like really connecting, truly like deeply connecting with people and also learning. You might learn from your friends as well. Okay, so yes, do not forget that you have the Chariot, and by the end of this summer, I think it's gonna feel really good. Okay, don't get discouraged by all these cards in reverse and by the quote unquote blockage. I think that there's something that's gonna first appear like a blockage, there's something that's gonna seem impossible, but there are still things that you could do. There are still things you can learn. Just do not despair. You have good cards. Chariot is awesome. And I think that by the end of the summer, you're gonna feel awesome. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Do let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. And thank you. Pile number 2, if you chose this rose quartz, which right now in the light it looks, there's so much light here, but this is this beautiful rose quartz here. This is your reading. So we start with the Knight of Wands, no, the King of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Six of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. We got the Ten of Cups. Good. And then Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Queen of Cups. Okay, let me think about this for a second. The first thing that I see is that you need to connect with people that are truly nurturing. Okay, there might be some people around you that are a little bit forceful, they're a little bit controlling. With the King of Wands in reverse, it can be someone very controlling, telling you what to do, but they're not connecting to you really well. So like it comes from them. Whatever they're pressuring you to do, it comes from them and it has nothing to do about you. The Six of Wands in reverse, I think those two cards go together. They're telling you, for example, they could be telling you, oh, in order to be successful in life, you need to have a house and you need to have this much money saved by age 30 and you need to blah, 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 whatever it is. They have this idea of what you should be doing and what success looks like for you, but this is not the same as your own vision of success. And this is just kind of draining you. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's draining you, this kind of energy. Okay, with the Ten of Cups here, you're gonna feel like this is a message for your summer, right? Because it's summer solstice message. So you're gonna have a great summer. Ten of Cups, if you spend time with the right people, you're gonna be celebrating. You're gonna be happy. That is just bliss. This is the card of bliss, social bliss, happiness, celebration. That's great. And the Queen of Cups is also, it's someone that's very nurturing, and someone who's very understanding and caring. It's also someone who's got like good emotional balance, good intuition. It could be someone that, they just know. They know if something's not right. They will know. They will guess things easily about other people. They got good intuition. This is the kind of people that you would benefit from hanging out with. People that are nurturing, people that are gentle, compassionate, and people that feel forceful, people that are telling you what to do, what you should do, what success is and is not. Kind of steer away from them. It's not necessarily that they're like super toxic or anything, although for some of you it might be. Take what resonates, use your own judgment, but just know that there are also, like, you have people like that in your life, but you also have people that are healthy. If you haven't met them yet, you will soon. You won't need to look too hard in order to find them. They're there. Yeah. So if you get a little bit down at the beginning of the summer, especially by like such pressure that are put on you, know that you're gonna meet some better people. Okay, there are better people out there for you. Just trust that this is true. Trust that the right people are out there for you, and it's possible to feel good. It's possible to feel good about yourself. It's possible to find the nurture that you need. We're gonna get into your oracle cards. Oops. Okay, here we have the Elephant Spirit in reverse. So that's gonna be the protection message. Message on the card says, learn from the past. And then so this is something that could have happened to you in the past too. Like those people, I think you already know who they are. The people that are putting pressure on you, that are telling you what to do. I think you know who they are. Things are about to change though. Okay, and then we have the Bronze card here. Strengthen your body. Okay, so those cards can be about boundaries. You want to put boundaries for these cards here, those pressure people. You could just say something like, thank you for your advice. I don't have the exact same opinion that you do, so we'll have to agree to disagree. Or you could just say, look, I don't really need advice right now. I'm not looking for advice. Thank you. I'm just not looking for it. So if you could please respect that, and we could just talk about other things. I feel successful already right now. I feel good already right now, and I don't wish to do whatever you think that I should do. Okay, it's about practicing your boundaries. It says strengthen your body, but it's also everything that's like brown color is really like grounding, putting boundaries. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what more information we can get from that. Bronze inspires strength, wisdom, love, helping you to get promotions, bringing wealth into your life, and attracting the right people into your business. Bronze also aids in successful negotiation, teaching people to trust their instincts. Use bronze to break destructive emotional pattern, release irrational fears and anxieties, and flush toxic thoughts and feelings out of your body. Allow the bronze ray to bring strength and vitality back to your body. Okay, so this could be in your business. This is talking about business and negotiation. So if you feel like those people, they come from your work, they come from a work setting, seek for people that are more nurturing, more compassionate, like more like big heart, for, you know, being partners with, because they're there. Like maybe you haven't discovered such people, but things are gonna change. Okay, the wheel of fortune, even though it's upside down, it's about cycle. It's about cycle changing, you know, it's about change, really. So things are gonna change and you're gonna find happiness. The message, the elephant from the past. Okay, it could be something that's been going on for a long time for you. What is that, 25? Let's see if there's a specific message. It's a protection message, so sometimes it's very specific. Are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve, for transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory, because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. Okay, for some of you, you really wish that you would forget things from the past. Yes, for some of you, this person could be very toxic, and it might be time to, you know, to say goodbye, to just not hang out with them anymore. Of course, just take this message if that resonates, but for some of you, it's been going on for a while. It's been a pattern. Okay, all you need to do is find some new people to replace them, to replace that. Like your social surrounding is important. Maybe you're naturally drawn to people that are controlling. Maybe that's something, you know, it could be that one of your parents was like that, and now you keep going towards people that are like that, but really it's not helping you. It seems comfortable to you because that's what you're used to, but you need to look further into the horizon. You need to expand your horizon. And try hanging out with different kind of people. People that you feel drawn to right now are not necessarily good for you, so look at the other people, the people that maybe you look at them and there's nothing that comes to your mind, like maybe they don't necessarily appeal to you, but they don't feel like a bad person. Well, try to get to know them better, because the cards are really saying that you're around the wrong people right now, and you already know who they are, and it's been a pattern. So really see if you can expand your horizon, because this Queen of Cups is there for you. It's really there. There's someone around you that would be the ideal person to have a good chat with, have a coffee with. Okay, first house, Jupiter and Aries. Okay, here's another message that I see. So, some of you, I think that you have a bit of a low self-esteem. Maybe you think that you're a draining person. As the first house fell right on the Ace of Cups in reverse, you could think that you're a draining person, or that you're naturally, maybe you think that you're naturally tired and drained. It's just your personality to be like that. Or maybe you think that you're, I don't know, I hear some of you think that you're kind of unbearable and you don't deserve nice friends or something. Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. You really do need to take action. With Aries is taking action towards your social bliss. It's not going to happen by itself if you do nothing and still hang out with the same people. You need to seek that Queen of Cups. And this summer, the energies are really good to find that person. You got Jupiter on it. So it's going to become more and more obvious to you who are the people in your life that are healthy. But you need to take action and know that you have this limiting belief here that either you're draining and you don't deserve nice friends, or that you're naturally tired, you're naturally like easily drained, and it's normal that you feel bad. And no, it's those people. It's those people that are putting a lot of pressure on you. There are unhealthy people around you. You need to know this and know that this is why you're feeling drained. This is why you're not feeling good right now. You need to take action towards finding the right friends. This is very clear. Okay, so this is it for pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed this reading or that it was helpful to you. And do let me know in the comments how it resonated. I hope to see you for next video. Thank you so much for watching this. We're gonna move on to pile 3 now. Pile number 3, if you chose this green aventurine, this is your reading. So let's have a look at your cards. We got the 3 of Swords. We got Death in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. We got the 3 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. And 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, all my readings today had a lot of reversal, so do not be scared. Sometimes like they have a bad connotation, but it's not necessarily that. And also, this is just a message that you need to hear. It's not like, okay, I'm not predicting your future. This is not your fate. This is just a message you need to hear. Okay, so let me sit down and think about that. Okay, first message I hear is you need more time. This summer, you need more time. You need more time to heal. You're healing from something. It could be that you're healing from a breakup. This is kind of the breakup card. And I'm not predicting a breakup if you're afraid of that. That's not it. It could be a recent breakup that already happened, or it could be grieving something, I don't know what. It could be anything. It's gonna be different for every one of you, but there's some sadness in the air at the beginning of the summer, at least. Like you really want things to change. You want to be done with this grieving, but it just requires more time. You need more time. You need to rest more, to feel truly transformed. It's like you would like to jump into celebration mode and being happy right away, but it's just, okay, you need to wait. You need to wait here. See this gardener here? He's waiting for his stuff to grow. It's not ready yet. You know, he looks a little bit perplexed. Like he's a little bit like, he doesn't look satisfied, I would say. There's a lot of 7. There's a lot of 3. Okay, I feel like whatever you want to do, you need to wait more to do it because you're not done healing. That's really what I'm hearing. You're not done healing. You need to wait more. And I also feel like you need to spend time alone Okay, for some of you, if you just had a breakup, it's just gonna be for a handful of you, obviously, but if you just had a breakup, be careful about staying in touch with your ex. I think it's not a good idea. I think that's something that you want to wait. You want to spend a lot of time alone, or maybe you need a lot of time alone before dating again. I don't know why it's so much about love, but I think some of you needed to hear that. It's like you're waiting for things to grow. You're waiting for your healing. You're releasing something. And right now you don't have a lot of options open, but there will be options open later. So if you're looking to date, it could be too soon after your breakup. You might need to just have a good look at yourself and do some meditation and spend some time alone. Feel comfortable with yourself before you can date again. It will just make the experience better. It will be easier to find a person that really fits in your life. Let's get into your oracle cards right away. Okay, this armadillo in reverse, that's the protection message. Okay, all my cards today, they're all in reverse. All the three piles, lots of reversals. Okay, and I'm getting a color card as well. You got, okay, black, find richness from the dark night. Okay, so that's pretty clear. You are healing, period. You're healing from something. Okay. The armadillo is about boundaries, so maybe the reason that you need to wait is so that, like, you need to spend a lot of time alone, because once you go back into the world and you try to find new friends or hang out with friends or you try to date, you need to be able to set proper boundaries. And I think it's been a problem from your past that you didn't, that maybe you let people walk all over you. For some of you, you need to really work at this. So before you go back into the world and try to date again or celebrate with friends or, you know, do some social stuff, you really need to work on that. Have a good reflection. Okay, with the black, you're gonna know if that applies to you, but some of you, you're going through a darker time. Okay, that's why we got the Three of Swords. It's, you know, it might be, yeah, it just might be a really difficult time for some of you. So you're gonna emerge from that. Know that you're gonna emerge from that, first of all, and that you're gonna have learned so much from it too. Okay, I hate to be saying everything happens for a reason, because that's just so generic and everybody says that, I feel. But yeah, like this dark night, you're gonna learn from it. You're gonna be stronger. Okay. So aim for like a nice quiet summer. Do meditation. To get into meditation could really help you. I'll see in the guidebooks if there are any more messages about those two oracle cards we just got. Okay, the armadillo protection message says, this is a tricky time as you may find yourself enmeshed with others, overly concerned with how they will take it if you say no or express how you really feel. Do you feel anxious saying no to someone, so you capitulate, even knowing the outcome will not be in your best interests? Do you feel like it's your job to stop someone from facing their challenges? Instead, you might take on their responsibilities, rescuing them instead of giving them the freedom to learn their lessons their way. Perhaps you feel that if they only knew how much you care, they would change and then all would be well. Armadillo spirit asks you to be honest with yourself and others, no matter how difficult that may be or how much you may fear losing someone or something. Face your fear, tell the truth, and set your boundaries. You will be amazed at the miracles that happen when you let Armadillo Spirit protect you from taking on too much, becoming a people pleaser, and losing your integrity. Relax, live, and let live. If you or someone else is being defensive, you are called to step back and trust in Spirit's plan. Okay. So, yeah, you may be taking on other people's problem, or you've had a pattern of that in the past, so you really need to spend time alone. Or you need to at least just say no, like this is their problem. I don't have to fix their problem for them. I don't have to be like giving a lot of advice, or I don't have to put myself second so like they can feel better about themselves. Okay, there's something a little bit messed up there, where you're putting others first, and it's just not good for you right now. Black, okay, we're now about this black card. It's a color of protection, strength, and retreat. Okay, retreat is a big thing in this. You need to retreat. You need to take some time to reflect. Meditation, walk in nature, do some gardening by yourself. Yeah. A gateway to new experiences and a test of strength and resolve. Many people experience a dark night of the soul in order to gain wisdom and emerge for the better on the other side. Black dissolves the old so you can welcome the new. Okay, it's pretty clear, right? It's pretty clear. So here with the dice, we got Saturn, we got Taurus, and we got the 10th house. Taurus is the... Yeah, no, I was gonna say Taurus is the usual ruler of 10th house, but that's not true. It's Capricorn, so never mind. 10th house is like what you leave behind you. That's what you achieve. It's achievement, career achievement especially. So for some of you, what you're grieving has to do with your work. Maybe you recently lost work. Okay, you would already know that's something that happened in the past. I'm not predicting that you're gonna lose something and grieve something. It's just there's something that you're grieving from the past. And then in order to find your comfort back, because Taurus is about comfort, is about being, having physical abundance, you just need to wait. There are not a lot of options now. It's not ready. What I hear is it's not ready. You're not ready to go back to work or find another work. Maybe you need to take some time for yourself. And I hear that there's some discipline required in order for you to heal. You need a daily practice, a daily meditation. You need some kind of repeated action that you do out of discipline in order to heal, in order to be better at setting boundaries. Because it's gonna be a calm summer. I'm telling you this is gonna be a very calm summer that you spend a lot of time alone. You might like that. You might enjoy spending time alone. So if that's your case, then you'll be satisfied. It will be rejuvenating. You will learn a lot from it. Yeah, that's it for my pile 3. I hope that was helpful. Do let me know in the comments how it resonated. I'm always interested to know, and I hope to see you for next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.